welcome back to Chalk Talk. I'm Hagen, and today we're going to look at our new recycling plant. I was just squeegeeing in a bunch of cutoff water from our sawing process from Halicore. I want you to meet 3 people from our maintenance team that were in charge of putting this thing together. Okay, I'm standing here with Kevin, Keith, and Tom. And these are 3 guys from our maintenance team, and we're standing at the very end of our Halicore production. We're at what we call the dead end of the production hall, which is where all of the processed water and cutting waste comes at the end of the day after we've cut our product to length for each of our jobs. So that sound tells us that the water recycling plant's starting to run. Let's go in and take a look. Okay, so you're in our new water recycling plant. And Tom and Kevin are here to kind of walk us through how this process works. So, Tom, you want to take it from the top? Why don't you start?
Sure. So, the material comes out of the machines, saw water, leftover concrete, comes down through this barn cleaner, gets pushed out, drops into here to be separated between the slurry water and the heavy aggregate.
What we're looking at right now is the conveyor belt that's taking the separated sand and gravel. So we're next to the conveyor belt. Why don't you walk us through how what's happening up on this end?
So your concrete slurry water gets separated, sand and gravel goes up the chute, comes down through the shaker.
Yep.
Water spraying onto the gravel, separates the sand off.
Can we see the shaker?
Sure. So the material's coming off this belt, it lands down in here, water spraying over it. We'll continuously wash the sand off, separate the rock from the sand, so that way when it gets down here, there's no confusion between the materials and it can be processed and recycled.
Gotcha. What's the plan for reusing any of this material?
So as far as I understand, we're going to go ahead and do a quality check on it to make sure it's going to meet the standards that we can reuse it in the panels or the Halicore.
Awesome, love that. Fully recycling everything. Let's take a look at how the water gets recycled. So we're just in time. So Tom, help us understand. So you can see in the distance over there's a washing process going on.
Yep, so every so many minutes, I believe it's set at 3 minutes currently, it'll wash the aggregate down, kind of get it partially separated so the heavies can go up the belt. Which is that sand and gravel that we saw just a moment ago. And then the slurry water will come down here to be pumped up through the filter press.
So what's going on in this big tub down here?
Right now it's spinning it to keep the slurry and aggregate, or the fines all entrained into the water.
Okay.
That way they can be pumped up and run through the filter press.
So the water goes from here up to where Kevin was on the top at the filter press.
Yeah.
And that's where the water is what, like squeezed through filters?
Yeah, essentially it's pumped through some fine filters and then it gets trapped before the clean water comes out the other side.
And then the clean water comes back down into this tank?
This tank here, and then it's mixed with an acid to balance the pH so we can reuse it out in the plant.
All right, and so the clean water goes where?
It'll go into these tanks, and then when we add the other pumping system in, it'll be reused in the saw water. So we can just have a closed loop system and continue to use the same water.
Very nice, I love it. That's excellent. Okay, so this is more of the solids coming out of all of the processed water and waste water that we have from cutting our Halicore product and from washing other pieces of equipment. So what we get is we get this, I guess this would be the cementitious materials. You can see it's kind of like clay, it easily breaks. So this is compressed out of the water, right?
Yep.
And it's actually above us where Kevin was standing.
Yep.
What is this good for, if anything?
I've heard it's good for fertilizer for farmers.
Gotcha.
So I believe the plan is to sell it off, and
all right,
they'll be able to recycle it that way.
Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, if you're looking for some good lime, let us know. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate your time. Yeah. All right. Tom, thanks, Kev. That's a wrap. See you next time.